basketball. And that's in the NBA a lot of times that players do not.
Ewing and Manning. This is something that happened last time up the floor. Now Polynice is in with Ewing.
That's going to cost him.
Now Polynice is pointing his finger at Ewing. Ewing is very upset.
Polynice had no business being there.
Exactly.
Well, it started with Manning on the Clippers' prior possession. Ewing has been unable to establish himself as an offensive force in this game so far. It's been a very physical game inside. Ewing's only taken 2 shots, made them both, and has 6 points right now. All the Knicks coaches out on the floor.
McDaniel on the jump shot. Ewing inside with the tap attempt. And Ewing and Manning get entangled. Manning feels it was personal. And Ewing feels Manning's getting personal.
And in comes Polynice.
He's the self-imposed stopper on this team. Polynice feels he has that role of being physical.
That offset each other as a result of this altercation.
Well, Ewing on the offensive tip attempt. Then he gets tangled up with Manning, just trying to free himself. Manning takes it personal. And then Ewing responds in kind. And then Polynice jumped into the picture to be a tough guy. And he and Ewing both got technical fouls as a result.
So tempers flaring between the Knicks and the Clippers. Look at P with Anthony and Mason up the floor. Starks is fouled and have the beginnings of a beautiful rise to the hoop. Now Edwards and Mason exchanging some trash talk. There's been a lot of that tonight.
Well, Starks looked as though he took quite a hit on that play.
Now Oakley's there.
And he was...
Edwards slapped Oakley. Where are the officials? Now they finally show up.
Where are Edwards' teammates as well to calm him down? Pat Riley's right in the middle of it all.
Now Anthony's involved. Both benches empty. This is getting ugly. Already in the game, Manning and Ewing went at it with some help from Polynice. And look at Ron Harper trying to save Edwards.
Officials are a little too passive.
Riley is demanding the Knicks go to their bench. And that had all the makings of something that could have easily turned.
Al, the officials did not grab hold of the situation quickly enough. Unfortunately, they have to throw themselves in front of some of these guys to calm them down.
Dan Crawford, Nolan Fine, Tom Washington being tested in controlling the basketball game. That was slow and percolating, John.
Yes, but it had the look, and no one jumped in and sensed it. But also the teammates of the players involved did a very poor job in responding.
Now the officials wanted the game to continue, but Pat Riley has elected to call a timeout and let things cool. 70 seconds remain in the third quarter. The Knicks have jumped in front by 6, 74-68. This all happened as Starks went to the hoop and was fouled, and then there was a lot of talking.
Now, when the officials make their declaration, of course, a lot will depend on players who left the bench. Players are never allowed to leave the bench. They are fined if they do.
Now we're going to look at the play that preceded the talk.
Starks with a terrific defensive play. Gives the ball to Anthony, keeps running the court. He'll get the ball back and go up and look like he'll get fouled hard. Now on that play, that looks like an intentional foul by Edwards. He did not play the ball, it appeared in that replay.
I mean, it was all words until James Edwards slapped Charles Oakley, and that was the turning point. I mean, did he really think he was going to slap Oakley and not get a reaction?
Pat Riley.
Greg Anthony
right
in there.
In the middle of it all.
Now Ewing has the role of peacekeeper out there as opposed to earlier in the game when he was involved. That's Kenny Norman being held by Mason.
Norman's been frustrated from the beginning of this game and too vocal.